Welcome to Myth or Reality. Today, we have a fascinating tale that will leave you questioning everything. Watch closely, as near the end you'll be asked to pause the video. Yes, really. You'll need to decide if you think the following is just a myth written by us, or if you think it's reality. You decide. The tale of the phantom train of Silver Creek dates back to the late 1800s. It was on a foggy night in October of 1892 when the first sighting was reported. An old conductor named Thomas Harrington claimed he saw a spectral locomotive emerge from the mist, gliding soundlessly along the tracks. He described it in chilling detail, a dark, ghostly train with an eerie, pale light emanating from the windows and the haunting whistle that echoed through the night. Over the years, numerous reports followed. In December 1910, a group of local teenagers, including Sarah McKenzie and John Turner, dared each other to wait by the tracks near Silver Creek. Just past midnight, they reported seeing the ghostly train appear out of nowhere. They described the sighting to the local newspaper, the Silver Creek Gazette, with Sarah recounting, "I saw the pale faces of passengers looking out, their eyes empty and haunting. It was as if they were staring right through me." One of the most compelling accounts came from July 1947. A well-respected local businessman, Harold Jenkins, and his wife, Margaret, were driving home from a late-night social event. As they approached the Silver Creek crossing, they saw the train materialize on the tracks ahead of them. Margaret later told reporters, "We were in shock. It was as if time stood still. The train was there, and then, just as suddenly, it was gone." Throughout the 20th century, sightings continued. In 1963, a retired railroad worker named Frank Morgan tried to capture the ghostly train on film. He set up a camera along the tracks and waited night after night. One evening in late October, he managed to capture a faint, blurred image of what appeared to be a train's headlight, but skeptics dismissed it as a trick of the light or camera malfunction. In more recent years, the legend has only grown. In October 2005, a paranormal investigation team from nearby Carson City set up sophisticated recording equipment along the Silver Creek tracks. They captured audio of what sounded like an old steam whistle, though no trains were scheduled on those tracks that night. Team leader Jenna Martinez commented, "It was eerie. We heard the whistle, felt the vibrations in the air, but there was nothing there. It's like the train exists in a different realm." Skeptics argue that the sightings can be attributed to optical illusions, the play of light and shadow, or simply overactive imaginations. Dr. William Harris, a professor of psychology at the University of Nevada, suggests the human mind is powerful and can create convincing illusions, especially in a setting as conducive to ghost stories as the Silver Creek area. Despite the skepticism, the legend of the Silver Creek ghost train remains a staple of local lore. Each year, around Halloween, curious tourists and thrill seekers flock to the area, hoping to catch a glimpse of the spectral locomotive. Longtime resident Emma Lou Parker, now in her 80s, sums it up best. "I've lived here all my life, and I've heard the stories from my grandparents, my parents, and now my own children tell them. Whether it's real or not, the ghost train is a part of Silver Creek's heart and soul." So, what do you think? Could this incredible story be true, or is it all just a fabrication? Do you believe it's a myth or reality? Now pause the video and take a minute to decide if you think this story is a myth or reality. Honestly, pause the video now and take a minute to decide. Then resume to see if you are right or wrong. Is it a myth or reality? And now, the moment you've been waiting for. The story of the phantom train of Silver Creek is actually a myth.